Hi, I'm Wes. Who are you? We've done this before, but I forgot to hit record. Who are you?
My name is Pillion. I'm with Evil Genius Games. We're super cool, I promise. Our core rulebook, Everyday Heroes, is a 5e inspired system, and we get all of our inspiration from D20 Modern, which is why this cover probably looks pretty familiar. This is our anniversary edition of our core rulebook, just to give people a taste of our roots and where we came from.
Okay, very cool. Now, D20 Modern, you have the core rulebook, but you also have a whole lot of licenses. And actually, I didn't even see this. My first take where I screwed everything up, you have them listed up here.
We do.
So you have a lot of licenses to work out. What do you call these?
So those are called our cinematic adventures. We have 8 of them in our first series. We will be calling them cinematic source books moving forward. But when we reference series 1, we will call them cinematic adventures.
Gotcha.
Our first 8 are super cool. As you can see, we have things like Pacific Rim, Kong, Total Recall. In each of those books, you'll find rules and mechanics that allow you to immerse yourself in that cinematic world. Let's say I'm going to reach over here, grab a Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim, for example, if you want to pilot a Jaeger with your buddy, great book. We have a convention adventure called Pacific Rim First Flight. It is amazing. You essentially get to learn how to pilot Jaegers in it. And let's say you're in your Jaeger, you want to fight some kaiju. Boom, you can slap some Kong on there too. Mix and match. That's how our books work.
Very much like it.
Very fun. I love them all.
There can be only one.
There can be only one.
Yes. We have Highlander.
We have so many great books. I love all of our cinematic adventures. Total Recall is my favorite. I'm a little biased. It's just because I love the movie. And mutants are cool. But these are all a part of our Series 1. Licenses are expensive to get and even more expensive to maintain. So we're going to let them sunset naturally. And then as they do, we have this cool book over here called The Vault. This is where all of those rules and mechanics are going to be locked away so that way we'll just take the IP out of them and you still get all those cool things that you could look forward to from before.
It's such a neat idea. And so few RPG companies actually try to do that.
Yeah.
They just let the books go and they don't do the work to keep them going.
As soon as these are gone, they're gone, which means, if you love The Crow or if you love to have something that feels more like a collector's item, you definitely might want the actual book. The cool part is those books actually come with an adventure in the back that allow you to incorporate those rules and mechanics you learn from it into a system.
But all the rules will stay here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Which is
and
really
you can
cool.
see it says Volume 1, which means we're going to have more.
That corner.
Yep.
There we go.
Which means we're going to have more. So the first book that we're actually going to announce for our cinematic source books moving forward in Series 2 is going to be Return of the Living Dead.
Which just got announced, released from embargo this week. We were allowed to talk about it.
Yes. Yesterday, I had so many people come up asking about it. They are thrilled. So many people are excited. It is another one of those cult classics, of course. Let's see, what can I tell you about it? It's definitely going to be like one of these.
Okay, so a perfect bound style book.
Yep.
Just adding on to that. Okay, gotcha.
Definitely. It's going to have those rules and mechanics that will allow you to immerse yourself in that world. Instead of having one big adventure in the back of it, we're actually going to separate that into 4 smaller adventures that are going to be based off of each of the 4 decades of the franchise so far.
Oh, wow.
So people are excited about that. Nick Lowe is the lead writer on it. And he's done so much great work. So we're really excited to work with him and Living Dead Media. Our hope next year is to have a really cool crowdfund, a Kickstarter, a game found of sorts.
Gotcha.
And we have so many cool ideas for it already. We don't have anything set in stone though, but
the license is secured and you're definitely working on it.
Yes.
Awesome.
Whatever we do decide to do, our hope is that a release will happen to coincide with either the 40th anniversary in August of the first movie, or it'll be the launch of the 4th movie of the franchise in December.
That'll be awesome.
We're excited. There's a lot going on with Return of the Living Dead next year. But yeah, I'll say it again. We're super excited.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time and for doing this twice. Since I will put this, make sure this is the video.
I'm a professional.
I did not hit record the first time. And we had an even better, we even talked about the GM screen.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And how GMs don't need artwork because we're boring before.
That's not true.
Which was my line, not her line, which is really cool. But thank you so much for the time. I am really looking forward to seeing what you guys come out with.
Yeah. definitely.
Thank you. Have a great rest of the con.
Of course. Thank you.
Bye.